Hi, this is Dr. Greg Gillum, CEO of Human Fusion, and welcome to the Gallup Webinar review on the 5 traits of successful managers. Now, my agent made me pick the title of this video. It's not me. All right, so we talked about how 70% of the variance in individual performance falls back to the manager. It really is the manager that's responsible for most organizations' success. It's striking. And we talked about motivation being the first trait of a successful manager. We're going to go through the next 4 quickly here. Number 2 is work style. Sets goals and arranges resources for the team to excel. Now, if you're a management history geek like me, you probably remember The 9 Roles of Management by Henry Mintzberg. Resource allocator come to mind. Yes, that's this. These managers are structured. They're organized. They provide a sense of confidence and clarity into a business world, the VUCA world, right? That's very chaotic and complex. And so they're like the management Dumbledore. If you've seen any of the Harry Potter movies, you know that, the world is going crazy and spinning out of control. And Dumbledore is just being Dumbledore. He's cool, calm, collected, and he gets out of most issues. All right, so these managers are structured, they're clear, they manage chaos well. That's the second trait. Third trait, initiation. These types of managers have 2 things basically that they do well. They inspire not only themselves, but they inspire other people to act. They initiate motivation in other people. And they have the ability to withstand adversity, and they persevere through it all. So if you've taken the Winslow Dynamics profile that we administer here, this is the endurance trait. That's what we see here. Collaboration, number 4, builds committed teams with deep bonds. They have friends at work. Now, Gallup has taken it on the chin for the I have a best friend at work engagement, part of the Q12. But it's true. It's like if you have a good friend, maybe not the best friend, but a really good friend at work, your day will go much better. It's just, again, common sense, but they proved it in the data. So these types of managers have good relational skills. They make key connections across divisions. But even though they can span, they can also individualize relationships really well. So they can collaborate with their direct reports really well. They can mold and shape and develop plans that help their people do great things in the organization. They empower well by delegating well. They know how to delegate. Most managers don't. These managers do. They probably have been coached by Human Fusion, perhaps. All right, thought process. That's the last skill, thought process. They think about the industry, they think about clients, they think about their teams, they think about individuals, and they seem to do all that at the same time and come up with decisions that positively affect each of those 4 areas. They know how to pivot really well. So think agility. That's a buzzword today. Think about, you're going down a certain path, obstacles come into the path, and then all of a sudden these managers know how to pivot, they know how to reallocate resources, and then boom, continue right down maybe a little bit different path, a little bit different trajectory, but still towards the goal, still living the mission, the vision. These guys are really savvy. They look at data, and they look at the client, and they look at the organization, and they can make sense of it all, and they make decisions based on this sort of analytical approach to decision making and strategy. And so with that, that's the 5 traits. So motivation, in the last video we talked about work style, initiation, collaboration, and thinking or thought process. If you'd like management-related videos like this, and I hope you do, subscribe to Human Fusion, and we'll keep you up to date on all the latest trends that are affecting management practice.